To have you aboard, and here we go. Short kick is taken by Jacob Sailors. Trying to set up a return, and sails his way out to about the 29-yard line. And we will see this. Here's Goff to throw it on first down. Going far side, has Laporta, the tight end, makes a good move, and Sam Laporta, that's a nice start all the way out to the 44 as he scooted around Eric Wilson. Play fake. Goff going to set up a screen the other way. Got some room to roll that time. Laporta has another first down. Here's Gibbs, gets his first touch and finds a hole. He always does. Down to the 40 he goes.
So they can use those exotic blitzes.
They play fake. Pressure coming from Van Ginkel. Goff step one, throws, and it's incomplete. Jamison Williams, the intended target. Check to a play. Blitz is coming. Goff has time. Now some pressure. Throws on the run. Incomplete. So, blitz was picked up initially, but then Cashman snuck through. Fourth down. Goff to throw. Zips right there. Laporta's got it. Inside the 10. Laporta still on his feet. And dragging Vikings over the end zone. He is in. Touchdown.
All these special plays, and it's just Laporta right down the middle. They got to deal with the screen in the run game, and they try to disguise their intentions in the secondary with their coverage, but they lose track of Laporta right down the middle of the field, and Goff isn't losing track of number 87 either.
That was unbelievable. I mean, he's just dragging multiple Vikings. Sam Laporta had 66 yards on the opening drive. That one goes for 40, and the extra point by Bates is up and good. For his third NFL start, he's about to get it. Miles Price on the return. Oh, seam now for Price. Oh, breaks through into Detroit territory, and across the 40 he goes. Miles Price, the rookie from Indiana. Turn.
Oh, not just a nice boost, KB, a huge boost coming off Detroit's score. This place was electric, and now you kill some of that momentum that Detroit gained by this awesome return, in and out of blocks. Great job by the special team. You have Bates trying to get up there and lay the wood.
You're going to give it to Jones, try to get the running game going. That's a good start from Aaron Jones. A run off the right side, and he's going to have 10 and a first down. As here is Jones, right side again. Runs into a brick wall that time. Nothing doing.
He's up front on playing well, and they have not been off to a great start this year.
McCarthy going deep down the far side for Addison. Oh, in and out of the hands that time. As Terrion Arnold, who's back for the Lions after missing a couple games with a shoulder injury. Third and 10, blitz coming. McCarthy zips it near side. Has a great block, and Jones springs free down to the 10. It's a first and goal. Brian O'Neill with an amazing block to spring him.
Love this check at the line of scrimmage. McCarthy, alert, alert, alert. They're blitzing. Let's get to the blitz beater, which is...
Quick throw. McCarthy going end zone. Jefferson! One-hander! Touchdown, Minnesota! Well, that's an answer.
It's actually a run play that's called. They decide to throw this little fade, and who needs two hands? Not Justin Jefferson. Puts it right.
And a big answer for Minnesota early here as the extra point is up by Reichard. This all started because of the rookie Miles. Here's Sailors. And he's belted up at the 28. We say hello to Aaron Andrews.
You got to win this division because these Minnesota Viking fans are coming. The Minnesota Vikings are coming right now. Kevin, did I work the World Series last night? No, I was watching you.
She loves seeing this team roll. She told me that.
Fake to Montgomery. Quick throw outside Gibbs, and he is wrapped up immediately by Eric Wilson.
Turbo set.
Third and long here. Blitz is coming, and penalty flags fly. This play's blown dead. And the Lions moved early. As Clay Martin will tell us.
Offense number 87. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
In these situations, because the score is still an even score at this point.
Here's Goff, quick throw coming out near side. Jameson Williams makes the catch, and he is gang tackled there. Isaiah Rodgers was all over him. So that's a great defensive series by the Vikings, and they'll force a punt.
Yeah, a lot of juice here on defense. You can just hear the clanking, and they come out of nowhere. They got Rodgers coming up.
So here's the all-pro punter, Jack Fox. He has been just terrific. And gets a boomer here. Price going to let it go. Takes a Vikings bounce forward 5-6 yards. And Minnesota will take over here today as the Vikings will have it for the second time. Give it to Aaron Jones. Got a big seam up the middle. And Jones all the way to midfield. So the run game already looks better this week than it did last week with 14 yards.
Yeah, one way to help out a quarterback who has not played much is just a hard downhill run. You see the pulling guard.
Play fake. McCarthy protected. Gets it over to Jones over the middle, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards as we've got our first game break with Carissa Thompson. The Vikings trying to get back in this race. They've got so much talent. Here is Jones again. Great cut, and Aaron Jones has another first down. Tom, I want to get back to McCarthy, though.
He's got a great fastball. Those other pitches, he's got to improve at.
With McCarthy in trouble. On the run, looking, throwing across his body. Zips one a little bit high for Naylor that time. If it works for him, keep it going. 2nd and 10 here. A little handoff up the middle again to Jones. That time the Lions played it well. Here's McCarthy. Pressure coming. Zips one downfield. It is caught! Addison came back to get it. Jordan Addison aware, and how about the throw from McCarthy for 31 yards?
Yeah, a great route, but they double cover Justin Jefferson. You see 2 guys on him, so McCarthy finds a single. Addison on Maulette and just lays a good 3-ball up there. We just talked about it to let his receiver run right underneath it.
Jefferson in motion. McCarthy looking, throwing, caught! Touchdown, Hawkinson, and Minnesota in front.
Great vision and not his primary read. His primary read was Aaron Jones in the flat. You got Hawkinson, and he seemed to have it because that was a very decisive throw, and that was a 1-ball, KB. That was the fastball.
That was a fastball.
You know, sometimes you feel those things out, and you read more of the offensive player, Hawkinson, and less your responsibilities. So taking advantage of Kirby Joseph not being in there, and a great throw and read by McCarthy.
Yeah, Joseph, such a ball hawk, missing this one, and now the Lions and Jared Goff get it back. Looking to throw. Pressure up the middle. Goff is jacked, and the Vikings get home for the first sack of the day.
Just misidentified his pickup, and Cashman's the one that ends up flushing him. You got Pace in there on the pick. And that one spot they know they need to get to on this Vikings defense
was flushed right to him, and now they'll try to get Gibbs going. To the edge where he's so electric. And Gibbs gets out past the original line of scrimmage that time.
Back and forth between the two of them. They've got it.
3rd and long. Goff looking over the middle. He goes. There's Amon-Ra. St. Brown. So reliable on 3rd downs across the middle doing his thing.
Perfect coverage called with Murphy inside leverage. He cannot let him get in there. The strength of that coverage is to try to keep those inside routes from being open, and Goff drifts a little bit. Great pass protection and finds his all.
Tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, don't want to harp on it, but that's not great defense there by the corner Murphy.
Here is Gibbs. You know, it's amazing. Play fake. Pressure in his face. Goff in trouble. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it that time because Ivan Pace had immediate pressure. Pressure again. Goff in trouble. Sacked again. Wow, the Vikings are getting a lot of pressure early. Cashman and Wilson, the linebackers, combined there. And another punting situation.
Yeah, exact same pressure as the one we showed you earlier. It's just a cross pressure inside, confusing this offensive line. Ragnow, Gibbs trying to step up. Like the Vikings, they're really going after it. It's kind of early in the game.
Second punt for Fox. Fair catch called for at the 12, and Minnesota will take over with 31 seconds in this first quarter. And there is a flag here.
During the kick, holding number 13 of the receiving team. Half the distance to the goal. It's first down.
Good opportunity for one-on-one below is Jefferson.
Give it to Mason, chugging up the middle, looking for a little room, and not going to get much. Maybe a yard that time. Going to throw, crash. McCarthy is in trouble, gets away. Somehow now is taken down for a sack. There is Derek Barnes, who finally brought him down.
Pressure by Muhammad on the right side. Kind of dips his way out of it. And these Vikings quarterbacks have been dealing with pressure all season long, and you're not going to get...
Play clock at 1, they get it off. McCarthy from his own end zone. Near side, Hawkinson dropped it. I don't know if he would have gotten a first down, but he certainly would have had a chance. Raymond waits back deep. He's got 3 punt return touchdowns in his career. He is dangerous. Short kick, 2. Raymond looking for room. He can go, and the Vikings cover him up, but not before it gets down to the 35. Great field position after that defensive stand in the punt, and here's Goff on play pass. Throwing it over the middle, and Sam LaPorte has had a big start to today.
Exactly the way the Vikings defense wanted to start this game.
Here's Montgomery, gets it on the right side. Up the middle, he goes, and Montgomery trucks over someone right at the first down marker.
Power to that offense. They give it to him, and they all want to block hard for this guy because he runs his tail off.
31 here. That point is close. Here is Montgomery again. Short run. Yeah. Speaking of the World Series, I know John Smoltz is back in his games over the last month. If I say Miguel Rojas caught a pass, let me know. Here's Goff. Gets away from the sack. Throws it in the flat. And Montgomery breaks the tackle. Look at Montgomery with the first down. How in the world did that work? Amazing.
Incredible by Goff. Getting out of Grenard's way. How does he do that? Just dodging, and Monty's doing the same thing on the other end. Murphy coming up a little out of control. He brings a lot of juice.
They go Jumbo. He catches passes too. Goff though throws a quick slant. St. Brown diving, and he's a smidge short. Going to be down at about the 1.5-yard line. Montgomery piled up, played well inside. There was nowhere to go that time. Goff looking for St. Brown. Throw incomplete. Kind of had a double move, and they just couldn't connect. And now what do you do?
Yeah, it is so hard.
Montgomery running up the middle and right in. Touchdown, Lions. Both scores coming on 4th downs for Detroit.
Yeah, they believe in physicality, and it's just a simple inside run. The defensive end, Redmond, has a shot to make the play. Comes off of the block by Deck.
Here is Bates, up and through, and we are tied.
Respectfully, give him a few hugs in this game.
Oh, yeah, sure, respectfully. We get it, Aaron. We'll see. Hutchinson's having a great year, too. Here's Price, who's already had a big kick return in this game. This time out across the 25 to the 26. I think playing better than ever, so just awesome for Detroit. A big 97 in there. All right, so here are the Vikings and McCarthy on the play pass. Looking, doesn't pull the trigger, and now he's in trouble. He's going to be taken down. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage there. Did he have anything there?
Yeah, I thought he had Justin Jefferson right away when he outflanked Anzalone to the flat. And again, it's frustrating for Jefferson. It's just this bootleg, and just give it to him right there. As soon as he...
Here is Jordan Mason. Penalty flies, and this play is blown dead. It's going to move him back 5.
Miscommunication right from the start.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense number 1. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
You can't hear anything.
McCarthy on a fake. Gets it out to Jones. Oh, look at this. Aaron Jones, no one's home. First down and more, and he's into Lions territory. Where was everyone that time?
The man coverage player is Anzalone on the other side of the field, but you lose track on that kind of cross release in the backfield. Great design by Jones. Campbell can't get out there. And that's a nice two ball.
I was going to say, that's
the two ball.
The two ball, right?
Yeah, you can't throw him the fastball. You got to throw him open over the top of the defensive end.
Four-man rush. McCarthy zips one. That was a fastball. Justin Jefferson makes a catch. Look out on the sideline. And we got a flag back by the quarterback. So hang on a moment.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Detroit number 97. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Two birds raining down, but that is the proper call. McCarthy, play pass, stands in, throws to the corner, and is caught by Jefferson. Another good throw, and Jefferson's got a first down. Vikings on the move. It is Jordan Mason. Stretch to left, and Mason. Looked like there was something there, but Lions came up to play it well with the great Brian Branch. Play clock winding down. They get it off. McCarthy, good catch on the near side. Somehow Mason held on to that one. Pressure from Hutchinson. McCarthy flips over, taken down. He had pressure up the middle and off the side. It was Campbell who came up the middle. There's a penalty, too.
There's no foul on the play for an offensive hold. There's no foul. It's fourth down.
Wow, pressure from everywhere that time. Campbell came right up the middle on the blitz.
Campbell ran right through Mason. That was...
Lost 14, though, and so here's Will Reichert on for 50-yard try. And this kick is up and perfect. Right down the middle. So Minnesota will take the field goal. 50 yards from Reichert. Back in... I mean, he didn't leap over the guy. Let's take it easy.
That's pretty good.
He did a nice job. Here is Sailors. Looking for a little one. And up to the 29. Here is Gibbs. Oh, he's taken down immediately by Javon Hargrave. Those are plays Minnesota hasn't seen enough of this year. They gave big money to Hargrave and Jonathan Allen, and that was a big-time play.
Yeah, Hargrave. Vikings defense is being very aggressive today, making this Detroit offense a bit uncomfortable from what I've seen.
Blitz up the middle. Goff sees it, gets it to St. Brown. Why not? That's usually a good idea. St. Brown up to the 35. Be a third down and about 4. These big, strong guys, but I mean, you get poked in the eye. Nothing. Boy, that stings. But he is gutting through it. Third down. Knocked down on a blitz. I'll tell you, Harrison Smith in his 14th year is still getting it done. One of the best blitzers of all time. Yeah, they've pressured Goff 47% of his dropbacks. A lot of pressure. Here's Fox to punt. Price calls for a catch. Oh, in traffic there, but the rookie hauls it in.
To give this young quarterback some time to diagnose these coverages.
Jones, big seam right side, and closed that quickly as it ends up only getting a yard. What do you like about J.D. McCarthy today? Second and 9, blitz coming. McCarthy gets smoked. It's hit up there. It's caught by Hawkinson for a short gain. He got drilled by Jack Campbell again, and there's a penalty too.
Personal foul, roughing the passer with body weight. Defense number 46. 15-yard penalty. First down.
That's certainly a big play, no doubt. 2:07 to go. A bad play here, miscommunication, and is going to be dropped for a sack. Second and long. Four-man rush. McCarthy still pressured. Steps away. Throws on the run. And it's high and incomplete. Jefferson was wide open, but throw sailed on him. Now third and long. McCarthy. Here comes Aiden Hutchinson. Launches. Arm-man been hit. Underthrown. And it's intercepted. It is picked off that time by Thomas Harper. Flags are everywhere on the field, so we got to see what the deal is here.
Back judge was going to throw another
Before
one.
the pass was thrown, illegal contact. Defense number 21. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And a 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Play fake. McCarthy more pressure. Throws it away. Heavy pressure that time. Al-Quadin Muhammad, who's having an excellent year.
Allows these other pass rushers to get their one-on-ones.
1:38 to go. Second and long. More pressure on McCarthy. Tipped up in the air and is caught by Jefferson, who just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Aiden Hutchinson, a man possessed. He got his hands on that one. He's got 5 pressures, a tip pass. He's been in the backfield every time.
Yeah, Dikembe Mutombo right here. Oh, no, that's off his helmet.
Still counts.
Still counts. Past the fence. And luckily gets right into Justin Jefferson's hands.
Third and long. 4-man rush. McCarthy zips it over the middle. I think it's picked. Arnold has his hands on it. Where's the signal? Fighting for the ball that time with Jalen Naylor. Still waiting for a call here. I thought Arnold had it.
Yeah, looked like he did. The ball was slightly behind him on the back hip.
First, let's see.
He had him open, and the ball's on his back hip.
But right here is where he takes it.
Controlled. No, it's not controlled. Oh.
Oh, boy.
Looks like an INT.
This is close, Tom.
Yeah, just he's got him open, and again, that's just a D throw when it's behind him like that.
Did it hit the ground, too?
Ooh.
True discussion. The ruling on the field is an interception by Detroit. First down.
Wow. Since coming in the league.
Yeah, they need 20 yards, but I'm sure they'd like more than that. With 47 seconds left, here's Goff. Over the middle, low throw. He had his man, Khalif Raymond, just missed him that time.
It's going to be complete or not.
Yeah, Goff will try it again. Actually trying to set up the screen. Boy, that was dangerous. In trouble. That was Gibbs who caught it that time. Van Ginkel all over him. Blitz coming. Everybody is. Goff over the middle. Incomplete. Vikings pressure has been a big story today, and they get to Goff again. Here's Fox to punt it away. Price thinking about it. Got to return it. There's no room, though, and Price wasting a lot of time. It gets up to the 10. And 21 seconds to go with 2 timeouts. See,
Lions' den of an environment with a quarterback who hasn't played in 5 weeks. Still better execution for both teams on offense, certainly the pass protection scheme.
That's why Minnesota is able to be in front right now, and they'll get it to start this third. Taken by Price. Big kick return to start the game. Not so much here, though. As we go down that, Aaron, good advice. So here's McCarthy and the Vikings with Aaron Jones up the middle, and Jones had a nice day as we go downstairs to Tom. Here's Jones again. Tries to get to the edge, being pursued by Barnes, and he's not going to get there. It'll be a third down and short.
Good job with those first 2 downs, getting them in short yardage.
Penalty flies. Mason's not going to get there anyway. And now we'll see what the penalty is. Detroit's saying it's going to move on back. Last week.
On the defense by the nose tackle. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
The Lions offense is off the field. That's right where the Vikings want to play.
McCarthy, blitz coming, going deep, far side, down the field. Addison incomplete. Ryan Branch. And Tom, you saw it. Aaron Jones is now gone in the 10 to be checked out. We'll keep an eye on that. McCarthy on a keeper here in his own read, diving forward. And out to the 50 he goes, which... Third and 3. McCarthy slides away from pressure. Looking for it across his body, incomplete. Behind Naylor that time. And Branch was all over him again. And now...
Got to do as a passer. You got to get on top of the football with your hand to make sure that point's down, and you can deliver that ball more accurately.
There's Raymond. Fair catch inside the 10. Lions will take over. Here are the Lions are going to get something going. Trying to get the run game going, and it has not been able to do it. Actually blitzing a tick less today. Here's Goff. Back to throw over the middle. Diving catch. No. Amon-Ra had his hand on it. Could not complete it. Third and 8. Another blitz. Get it out in the flat. Gibbs makes a man miss. And another. And he's going to be still short. And now a flag.
Offense number 61. Penalties decline. Result of the play is a fourth down.
High, absolutely booming kick. Oh my gosh, inside the 30. What a punt that time from Jack Fox. He is an all-pro. Are always that way. On the play pass here, McCarthy zips it to Jefferson, who makes the catch, falls down, gets up, adds a few more. Injury news, go downstairs to Tom. So it's going to be Jordan Mason's show for now. We'll get it here. Up the middle and chugging his way forward, and pretty good effort actually. Ends up getting about 4 yards. But back to the physicality. It feels like
and they've answered the challenge so far through the first half. Oh,
yeah. Ball is. Boy, I don't know what happened there. The ball was juggled at the snap, and then Corral McCarthy was able to save it and just fall on it.
Yeah, they were running a little toss play.
3rd and 7. Blitz. McCarthy stands in and delivers outside, and it is caught. Justin Jefferson goes down to get it, and it's a first down. Yeah, they're going quick just in case the challenge comes out. You know, the challenge came out. I thought on first look and even the second look that he caught it.
Yep. And then forced the Lions
on the field on the
to
previous
figure out
play
how
of
to
the
challenge
catch.
it or not.
That play is now under review.
They could raise their hands, and we count it out.
Be a lot of volunteers for that.
Depends who picks up the tab. So the Lions get it back. No fair catch, but Raymond is tackled immediately, and they'll take over inside their own 10. On that drive in the first half where they scored a touchdown.
15 or no? 15? Dribble set.
They're going to throw. Goff throws incomplete. They try to get at Montgomery, but it was really well played by Eric Wilson. Four-man rush this time. Goff gets loaded quick. Montgomery is belted in the backfield and then gang tackled. Eric Wilson again. The longtime veteran was in Green Bay for a couple years. Would you believe this? The Lions have not converted a single 3rd and longer than 10 all year. Here's Montgomery. They're going to try to run for it. Montgomery has a chance. And he's fumbled it. It's loose and it's picked up by Harrison Smith. Oh my goodness. They were about to finally pick it up, but Blake Cashman punched it away and the Vikings get the turnover.
In space, and the one guy you don't find is the guy from behind on the punch out. It takes so little pressure if that ball is not high and tight. And what a play by Cashman coming from behind. The effort, look at this, that's the difference today. The physicality, the effort to track that ball down.
First turnover of the game, and now the Vikings with great field position. But again, no Aaron Jones, so it's Jordan Mason trying to make things happen. And a good run from Mason. He's going to pick up 7. 2nd and 3. Blitz from the secondary. McCarthy zips one in, and it's down to the 10. It's Addison who corrals it.
Yeah, and if this is the one route I've seen J.J. McCarthy throw so decisively all season long, is this deep bench route. We called it a bow route or a bench route. You down the field, pushing really hard for 15 yards.
Vikings, 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Mason stacked up by Anzalone. That's Hawkinson in motion. He's got a touchdown catch today. McCarthy plants in trouble. Just kind of trying to throw it away in the area of Hawkinson, but in heavy pressure from Aiden Hutchinson again. McCarthy in trouble again. Looking, thinking about running, going to try for it. McCarthy in. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2nd rushing touchdown of the year, and he's got the little gritty from Justin Jefferson.
And they miss the contain. Hutch on the up and under, and then you're just outside of the pocket. There's nobody to stop him. Anzalone trying to come up, but too much space with the athletic quarterback, and the easiest way for a young quarterback to get the ball in the end zone on 3rd and 8 is to run it in him.
A 3-touchdown day, 2 through the air, 1 on the ground. All came because of the turnover that Harrison Smith recovered. No doubts. This crowd kind of stunned as the Vikings go up by 10. And Sailor is going to take it on out. Up across the 30, good return, and knocked down at the 40. Good field position there. Another game break. Let's check in with Carissa Thompson.
Thank you.
Run.
I think a lot of Lions and Vikings fans can actually agree they like the result there.
Yes, they
Here
do.
is Goff, pressured again, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave gets home his 3rd sack of the year. Concern for the starting left tackle, Taylor Decker. Watch here, number 68. Got kind of rolled up on by Grenard. Hard to miss him at 6'9". Pressure again. Goff saves it. Perfect throw to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's going to pick up a big chunk of that. They're going to mark him down at the 46. It'll be a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, they needed that. They got inside pressure, the same one we've shown you. Amon-Ra running across the field.
More pressure. Goff, quick throw. That's going to work for a 1st down. It's Brock Wright, the backup tight end who delivers.
The headspace you want to be in for a quarterback. 180 was it.
Here's a fake. Goff over the middle. Jameson Williams upended, but he holds on and makes the catch. And this is going to be penalty here. Might be moving him back 5 yards.
Start. Offense number 89. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
Can they turn the tide? Can they settle the game down to their run game and some high percentage passes to get it back in their terms?
Trying to get Gibbs going and nothing doing there. Again, the Vikings have done a great job. Their best of the year. I mean, you think about, they got
180 was it.
second long. Pressure, flag. That play looked off from the very beginning.
St. Brown when he motions, Laporta, both just not on the same
fouls on
page.
the play, both by the offense. Illegal shift as 2 players were moving and did not reset. That penalty's declined. Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
So just, I don't know, a little rust coming off the bye week. Here's Goff to throw. Quick throw over the middle, and the catch is made by Laporta. Is inside the 35 down to the 34.
How's the defense going to treat him? More like a run blocker, more like a receiver? You get a lot of advantageous matchups right where you want to be.
3rd and long. Goff throws long way for Williams, who breaks the tackle and makes it happen. That was all Jameson Williams on a 3rd and 14.
And that decisiveness and that rhythm, that's tough on this defense.
Here's Goff over the middle, and it's incomplete. A noticeable effort to try and get Jameson Williams in, like he just did. Here's Gibbs. Makes a man miss. Jahmyr Gibbs is strung outside by Rodgers, but Gibbs with a nice little run. 3rd and 6. Pressure again. Goff is swallowed up whole. Eric Wilson with the sack.
In protection, who's not the biggest frame, but you got to square him up and you got to build a wall. It can't be like an open door where you just try to hit him with your left shoulder. You got to hit him right square in the middle of the chest to try to slow his momentum. Another win for the Vikings defense.
Here is Bates, 41 yards up and true. So the Lions get on the board, make it a 7-point game.
They know they can win. You got to show up every single game against these guys because there's no fear factor.
Here is Price. And still on his feet again. Price, another big return. There's a penalty. Price still racing though, and he's going to go all the way. If it stands, there's a penalty as we said. Oh my goodness. What a couple of returns he's had today.
Oh my God. Providing
During the return, holding number 37 of the receiving team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It's 1st down and 10 for Minnesota. Timeout as this is the end of the 3rd quarter.
Wow.
He's really been electrifying back there. So instead of a touchdown, the Vikings will take over with McCarthy as Jefferson's back in the game and makes an immediate catch. And out across the 30, he goes.
Regardless of Justin Jefferson or anyone else.
Here is Mason, left side. And Mason charging for, well, this is kind of a problem now because
this is where they got to make an impact in the game. 3rd down passing situations at home. They got to tee off.
McCarthy, trouble, gets away, taken down. Got away for a minute, but Aiden Hutchins says not so fast.
Campbell on the pressure.
Here is the punt. Raymond way back there and out of bounds he goes. And there's a penalty that comes in at the end of this play as well. Back in, let's
Sportsmanlike
find out.
conduct by the kicking team, number 37.
Oh,
Yeah.
Back-to-back special
We'll
teams
have 15
penalties
yards
on
to the end of the
player.
play. 1st down and 10, Detroit. Timeout.
Here are the Lions down by 7 now. See if they get the groove going to Montgomery, who gets it up the middle. And a good, strong run from David Montgomery. Here's a quick 11.
Advantage the Vikings have had all day.
I didn't know if you're going to start singing like Olivia Newton-John. Let's get physical. Let's go. Here is Montgomery.
Physical.
Right side. Hey, that's pretty good.
On your left side.
But it's not. Good kill. Good kill. 51.
Run it, Montgomery again. Off the gut. Into a wall. And going to be a third down and short as Blake Cashman is there. Tom. Montgomery again, right side, looking for a seam, and there isn't one. Andrew Van Ginkel hauls him down.
This is go-to guy.
Here's Goff. Pressure picked up. Goff over the middle. He's got it. It's Sam Laporta. Still going and finally hauled down. He had the 40-yard touchdown on 4th down earlier. He converts.
Great job zone coverage. And the protection allows Laporta to get all the way across the field to find the open space. It wasn't there early, but because the protection held up, he gets to the second window. And watch Montgomery, different than Gibbs. Squares him up, face mask to face.
They've replaced, I think, Tate Ratledge on the right side with Coyote Awoshika. I don't know if it's an injury or just a change of scenery. Here's Montgomery trying to run that way, and there's not much there. We've got a game break. Back to Carissa Thompson.
Thanks, Kev.
Illegal block in the back. Offense number 10. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down. Correction number 1.
Gibbs replaces Montgomery in the backfield. Here's Goff. Pressure from Gennard. Gets it off. Going deep down the field for Amon-Ra. It's incomplete, and we get another penalty. Back by the quarterback. This may be a hold.
Holding. Offense number 68. Penalties decline. It's second down.
There you go. Lions tied for the most penalties they've had all year. Here's St. Brown down to the 30. As we go downstairs to Aaron Andrews. Front these blitzes today.
Just see all those defenders up here create so much indecision for Goff. He's trying to go through multiple cadences to figure out how to deploy his blockers.
Pressure, Goff. St. Brown makes a catch, but not a first down. And so it's going to be a 4th down and about 5.
A lot of pressure, probably going up top.
Oh, we got some movement. That hard count might have worked. May have gotten Grenard to jump.
Certainly the hand
14 by
motions.
rule is not eligible to return because we did not have a legal snap. He's got to sit out one more play.
Montgomery in the game at running back. Incomplete. I'm not sure who that was to. There were 2 Lions in the area, Wright and Montgomery, and Goff got smacked pretty good back at right guard. Then they move Coyote Awoshika to left guard. Moving parts for the Lions. Here is Gibbs.
Offense really shows up.
Yeah, especially against this defensive blitz scheme they face here today. 3rd and 9. And a penalty. It's been a game that's had a lot of them. And again, it's on the Lions.
False start. Offense number 68. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Again. Got to get inside the 5. It's only a 4-man rush. Still they get pressure, and still they get to Goff again. It is Jalen Redmond, his 4th sack for him, a career high, and another one for the Vikings, their 5th.
Redmond right here on Ratledge.
And it'll set up Jake Bates for a 45-yard try. Kick is blocked. It is picked up by Minnesota, too. It looks like Isaiah Rodgers, who already has 2 touchdowns on defense on the year, picks it up. Big return in Minnesota. Isaiah Rodgers has made some big plays for this team this year. So now they'll take it on over. Do a little flip to Mason, trying to get him to the outside. Mason works his way down around the 20-yard line. McCarthy steps away from pressure, now thinking about running, will do so. Diving forward, there's a penalty, though, in the area of holding.
Holding. Offense number 74. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Second and 15. They come near side. Jet sweep. Addison. Good cut inside. Still going. What a run from Jordan Addison. He's got a first down. 16-yard gain.
Wow. Can't tell you how good of a run that was. Addison has 3 unblocked Lions. There's Hutchinson, there's Arnold, there's Harper. Makes all 3 miss. Look at this from this angle.
4.5 to play. It's Mason in the ground game. Streaking outside. Mason with a stiff arm. Jordan Mason. First down and more. Penalty flies as Mason's inside the 3.
You're not supposed to call that. Here's McNeil right here. Taking up 2 blockers. It's hard to see there. But nice job by Mason. Getting out in the space, forcing the corner to make tackles.
Is eligible.
The stiff arm on Arnold. Did that so much for the 49ers last year before his high ankle sprain. 5.5.
During the run, holding, defense number 54.
Wow.
Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
This Vikings offense, certainly with the loss of Jones, it matters so much today.
Jumbo formation. Jordan Mason gets it, reaches forward, and he's stymied right there. On the run, McCarthy throw in, knocked away and incomplete. Terrion Arnold. On the fake, McCarthy looking to take it himself, and he gets smoked. He's not going to get there. Derek Barnes had some help from Al-Quadin Muhammad, and now
leave little doubt. Try to run that time off the clock and use that to an advantage when you get it.
That's a great point. So here's Riker trying to make it a 2-score game, and he does. 20-yard field goal.
But I'm actually very concerned with the pass protection. And that's one area that they have not done a good job of today. Let's see how this Lions offensive line responds to known pass situations.
Here's Sailors looking to give a good field position, and won't do that as he's bounced up at the 30. 3:23 left, all 3 timeouts. And here's Goff. Standing in over the middle, quick throw. Time will run to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Picks up 4.
Yeah, those are the time is more important than short completions. He just hasn't had much time to survey things down the field.
Blitz is picked up. Good throw. St. Brown's got it in. Into Vikings territory he goes.
Yeah, keep going, State. You don't need to team right up the middle.
Stop going quick. There's St. Brown, who is going to stay in bounds. Well, that was a heck of a play by Isaiah Rodgers.
The rookie on the top of the screen.
Running. Wow, so Gibbs gets the first down, but time is ticking now. A couple good returns, a blocked field goal would set up their last field goal. Lions need this. Goff throwing for Jameson Williams. He's diving to the end zone. Is he in? Touchdown. No, they're going to say he's down at the 2. They're going to mark him down at the 2. Whoa!
Yeah, probably a review. His left foot may have stepped out of bounds at the yard line.
I'm not sure he did. Let's see.
All right. No! Oh my God! Incredible!
Wow! What balance from Jameson Williams? Nope, he's in. He's in all day. That is a touchdown.
Great throw by Goff. Finding the one-on-one downfield to Williams. They knew they needed to get him more integrated into the offense after the bye week.
The ruling has been changed to a touchdown.
One-on-one with Rodgers. Goff knows it. Throws to his explosive receiver when they need it most. They maintain all 3 of their timeouts and score on the home run ball. They are right in the mix.
Well, well, well. Not done just yet, are we? And your point, by not using a timeout, now they don't have to kick an onside kick. They could kick it away and play defense.
Please set the game clock to 1:55, 1:55.
Kick is up and good.
Former teammate of mine, but so on top of things. In that situation, I would have loved to see 2 run plays, even if you don't get it in. That clock is not the opponent's friend.
Here's Price. And he is stopped just across the 20. Oh, miscommunication. McCarthy somehow turns it into yards. What awareness. He made it 4 yards out of that thing. Could have lost 5. Mason is stopped. Nowhere to go. Terrion Arnold makes the play, and now it comes down to this. It'll be a third down. Third down. First down would win it. McCarthy throwing it. Naylor! Oh, he caught it! Jalen Naylor turned around and hauled it in for a first down.
Naylor on Mollett. They run basically a pick rub. Enough space to the outside part of the field, and the second-year quarterback, when they need him the most, that's the two ball. The little accuracy over the top with the little touch right into the hands of Naylor. What a throw. Oh, yeah, big fella, that's it.
Will win it. The Lions can stop it one more time, but that is all going to be for naught. How about that? Had all these injuries. But if you're Vikings fans watching this, you got to be pretty excited.
And I got to give Kevin O'Connell a ton of credit for getting his team ready to play, understanding the physical battle they had to play. That was a great team effort in all three phases.
That really was. And so the Vikings up their record to 500 now, 4-4, right in the mix. The Lions fall to 5-3. And